I was just randomly watching YouTube and I realized I would like to start a video right now. Anyway. A few weeks ago, I decided to find a job because we're kind of living in a capitalist world and everybody needs money. My first attempt was not really good, I guess, because I don't know, probably I was kind of saved from something really terrible because I still can't understand what was that. So I found just a job offer in one of platforms and I was looking for a job and everything was cool. I really was surprised at what a nice conditions, what a beautiful description, amazing work, and not really that hard at the first glance. The only thing that I was curious about is about the address. Where is this work located? Because they didn't mention it. And I decided to text them to make it clear. I don't know, for me it's pretty weird when people looking for other people to work on them and they didn't mention any address or kind of location or kind of, I don't know, any source of information where you can learn about them more. Really, it was kind of beautifully written, like everything was so nice and beautiful, almost rainbows and ponies. But still, I was curious, why don't you just mention the address of this? And I just decided to ask them in the messages because maybe they had their own reasons not to mention it, I don't know. So I texted them and there was a silence for probably 2 weeks. And I already just gave up on this because, okay, you didn't reply to me, maybe this kind of offer is not available anymore. But then, in one random morning, I was just randomly scrolling on my phone and I finally got a reply. I was really surprised because I was not already expecting anything from this, and they replied me that they are waiting for me on specific date, on specific time, on specific address. I didn't even send them a resume or CV. Like really, they have no idea about me and they're already ready to hire me for work. I was pretty surprised because what do you mean you're ready to hire me for work if you only know my name? And you can't be even sure if this is my real name because you can't write anything on this platform and it might not be true. Also, they sent me an email to text to somebody else and confirm that I will go on the specific date to them. You don't know who I am. You just don't know my skills. You don't know anything about me. Like really, you don't even know if I have any experience. Maybe you're looking for a person with an experience, but it was not mentioned. At least, you have no idea who you're hiring. They just didn't ask me for a resume. But they were ready to hire me for work. I was like, alright, fine. I didn't reply them anything. I decided to check on my own where this work is located. So I went to this address. Was it pretty risky? Maybe. I just decided to observe where is this. And I was surprised to find out that this address is completely random and in this location where they mentioned was no work. It was just a random neighborhood. What kind of an interesting interview, to be honest, in somebody else's home. Whenever I imagine that you're about to get hired on the work, yeah? You need to pass the interview, yeah? You imagine you go in somewhere like the location of the work for passing the interview because when you're going to work, when you're planning to work, you need to know what you're gonna do in this work. So it's more logical to invite a person on this work for interview. So I came back home and I thought for a little, what am I supposed to do with this? What should I reply to them? Because they probably were waiting. I really had no idea how to react to this. Those people just sent me random address of random neighborhood. So I decided to ask them again. I decided to text them something like, maybe you're mistaken. Maybe you sent me the wrong address. Maybe they're mistaken. Really, I was pretty naive, you know? Just in general, we're human beings. We can be mistaken sometimes. It's okay. So I decided to ask them again. To my surprise, when I went on this platform again, I found out that they got blocked from this platform for violating the terms. I just realized that probably those people were my suspicions probably were not wrong. I'm terrified to even imagine what kind of people that there was. What are you kind of doing to be blocked from this platform for platform where people offering work? Probably something illegal. So I really don't know how to react to that. Because what was that? It was my first attempt to get a work, and it was already pretty... I'm scared, but still I need the money. I need to find work. Moral of the story, we need to be careful even with the job offers. It was suspicious. That's all I can say for now. And I'm really glad that... Thank God they got blocked.